That rather, even if there wouldn't be a discount, but they would just be more expensive. But we still need paid for the fisherman. But where would we get the paid is a great. Well, Chocolate Imperium maybe could have some, so to speak, paid for us. Sure, let's go there. Let's see. It has food at least. Welcome. It's you two again. You remember us, I guess that's no surprise. Of course, I remember you are the messieurs who ask many questions and buy little chocolate. I'm afraid we have more questions today, Monsieur Hakeslak. Thanks for being patient with us. Do you know about an uprising? Have you heard any rumors of rebellion in Paris recently? Why, monsieurs, there are always rumors of rebellion in Paris. The citizens whisper in the shadows, the brokers cover in fear. Yes, but have you personally heard anything specific? No, monsieurs. ... Well, I guess no bait from here. Have you ever heard of the Croque Monsieur? You sell chocolate to a lot of people. Have you come across any unsavory characters in your competition? Of course, one time I was hiking through the mountains of the Netherlands and I was accosted by an overzealous tulips salesman. I threw a fistful of Dutch rubles at him and made a hasty retreat. I can't help but wonder about the legitimacy of Lander stories. But for some reason, his tangerine rants don't bother me. Let me be more specific. We're looking for a person called the Croque Monsieur. Does the name sound familiar? No, monsieur. ... That's all then. I guess no bait. I suppose we're done here. I guess I was a little silly of me to look for intel about the rebellion in a chocolate shop. Perhaps I could help you with something else, monsieur. Like what? Well, you may have noticed that this is in fact a chocolate shop. I am of much better service as a chocolate salesman than a rumor monger. Of course. May I have a chocolate recommendation? I am looking to buy a box of chocolates for a friend. May I have a recommendation? Could it be for you? No, not you, Sparrow-san. Am I the friend, Falcon? Is this a gift for me? Certainly, monsieur. If you are looking for something romantic, then perhaps an elegant heart-shaped selection from Tuscany would suit you. Romantic, you say? I don't feel that way about you, Falcon, but how could I decline such a scrumptious gift? No, that wouldn't work. Do you have anything that would be suitable for any occasion? Then perhaps you want this box of 20 creamy chocolate swirls from London. They are very sweet. Nobody can resist. Yes, those are perfect. Take them, Falcon. Take them. For pity's sake, Sparrow-san, why are you being so fidgety? No reason. Then cut it out, it's weird. I think those would work nicely, Monsieur Hakeslak. How much are they? 5 francs, perhaps a little steep for some, but I assure you their quality more than justifies the price tag. Sure, I'll take them. Can I get a discount though? Can I get a good guy discount, for being such an upstanding citizen? I really shouldn't, monsieur. I understand. Just kidding, of course you can. How about I give you these for free as a token of Belgian generosity? Wow, you are really friendly. Thank you very much, kind sir. Really? Of course, because you're such wonderful customers. You have never even bought anything before. We are? Absolutely. One moment, if you please, messieurs. I shall go wrap this up. Falcon. What is it? I just want to say you have been a great friend and an inspirational mentor. I have an ample amount of respect of you as a person and... You do know that these chocolates aren't for you, right? Oh. ... Yeah, I knew that. Good, just making sure. You're breaking my heart, Falcon. Here you are, monsieurs. I'm sure the recipient will enjoy them. A box of chocolates has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you very much, monsieur, and thank you for putting up with our endless questions. Hey, it has been my pleasure, monsieur. Alright. A box of chocolates. I don't know really if they work as a bait, but maybe. So we visited the chocolate place, we visited that. did we visit the fishing line place before or after the RM Associates? Let's go at least one more place because of that. So I'm not 100% certain. Okay, let's try to visit the Pont des Arts. With good luck, we could use those chocolates for that, but I don't know if that's actually the case. I'm a little bit worried about the time, but, well, let's try at least. Well, the rude lawyers are back. Why are you here? Why are we here? Alright, we have some questions. How's the fishing? So, caught anything good? Today, not a keeper. This new fishing line, blah blah blah. Hey Falcon, do you think the fishing line would work as the high-grade string Monsieur True wanted? It just might. Say, Monsieur Kingsley, since you aren't catching anything, would it be possible for us to take the new fishing line off your hands? Sure, what's it worth? Didn't we already go over the fishing line payment business? Yeah, but that was a compensation for the old fishing line. If you want to buy this new line, that's a whole separate matter. Also, I saved your life, remember? And I was polite enough to not trap it that fact in your face much. Fine. How much did the new line cost? 10 francs. There's no way that the line cost 10 francs. Well, the other one would have cost 15, of course. You're right. It cost 1, but I added a little markup. That's obscene. I guess it is a bit. I tell you what, if you can provide me with some killer bait, I'll give you the line for free. Killer bait, like worms? Sure, worms, sweets, whatever. So what'll it be? Do you have some bait, or do you just want to pay me the cash? I have bait. I think the chocolate should be able to work as bait. Even though it does feel a little bit sad to be given a chocolate as bait, but he did say sweets as an option, so I have bait. I think I have some bait that you can use, Monsieur. Would this work as bait, Monsieur? Ah, these fancy chocolates? Wow, yeah, this would definitely work. Okay, so I'll just take the chocolates off your hands. And then I'll give you my fishing line. And the deal is made. Yay. Wait, hold on. Now I have fishing bait, but no fishing line. I did not think this deal through. Yeah, oh well. Can I help with something else? Probably haven't still heard of this, right? Yeah, that's a good question. But yeah, nothing more. That's all. Thank you. Happy fishing, Monsieur. Bye, Monsieur Fisherman. Hey, you know I like being called that. I know. But maybe our friend just didn't care about if you care to be called it or not. Okay, something new happening at La Lione. So, whatever that is. Yeah, they're talking now, and it's this sort of a lady. Frere Remus, is the room to your liking, mademoiselle? Don't call me that. My apologies, madame, but what are your thoughts? Is the room suitable? It's dark, cramped, and more than a little macabre, but it will do. Excellent. I have hired private security to guard the entrance 24 hours a day. Rest assured, your weapons are safe. Tell me, Friar, are we doing the right thing? Of course we are, madame. There cannot be change without bloodshed, no revolution without revolution. Surely you aren't having second thoughts. Of course not. I want nothing more than to serve justice to the corrupted rulers of this country, when the time comes. I'll be the one to pull the trigger. Oh dear. Well, let's go and visit first the RM's associates. Then I'll try to visit the inventor. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many days I have left. Let's go, RM's associates. It's definitely been 3 days now. At least I think so. Monsieur Whoops, you've managed to dig up some good information, I trust. ... There is good news and there is bad news. Let's hear... hit me with the bad news first. Hit me with the bad news first. The god monsieur refuses to speak with anyone who does not know the secret password, but we already know that. And I'm afraid I was unable to procure that particular password. I see, that is a problem, so what's the good news? If you want to meet the croque monsieur anyway, I've learned that he lurks around the Rue des Marmousets on Friday evenings. That's not good enough. It's Saturday already, so it would have been yesterday. Unless we have one more week. The Rue des Marmousets? Oh, the Monkey Road, by Notre Dame. That's easy enough to get to. I applaud that I could not be of more help. It's no problem at all, monsieur. You've given us fantastic lead. Rue des Marmousets on Fridays. I'll be there. And I think we know what the password is. We do. Come on, Falcon, don't be a bird brain. I shan't delay you two any longer. I'm sure you have a lot of investigative work to do. That we do. Thanks for all the help, Monsieur Whoops. But I think we had like 3 weeks. It couldn't have been that long yet, right? I definitely hope so. It would really suck if we have really failed so badly at this point. I hope not, but I don't know. I'm kind of worried because it's just like, what if I did fail and used way too much to other stuff? Oh well, I can't help it then, I guess. Let's go to the engineering inventor nonetheless at this point. Hopefully we got all of that we need. Come in. So, a copper kettle and some fish in line. And yeah, only 88 francs left. It's you two. Have you managed to gather the materials I need? Yes, monsieur. The string and copper pot exactly as described. Here you go. What? What is this? A fancy kettle. It's made of copper, I suppose, but what an odd choice. It was a little tricky to procure the necessary items, but with a bit of asking around, we managed to find suitable substitutes. There's a general store down the street that sells string and discounted copper pots and the like. I assumed you would have gone to shopping there. ... Well, we didn't know. ... Well, no matter. Give me 1 minute and I'll finish assembling the device. Then you are really hammering in. That's an interesting looking device. Ta-da! May I proudly present to you Gustav Trupp's magnificent Explorer Extractor Surgical Device. Trademark it, patent pending. ... It looks like a pair of kitchen tongs hooked up to a stewing pot. Agreed, I wasn't expecting something so low-tech and, well, bad. Perhaps a demonstration is in order. 1 moment, if you please. Psst, Falcon. That thing looks like junk. This whole fetch quest has been a waste of our time. I suspected that the man was delusional from the very start. It would explain why he was being treated by a mental health professional. There's nothing to be done, though. Let's just humor Gustav until we get an opportunity to leave. Cut our losses. I do want to take that, though. I don't know. I'm sure that it will be useful at somewhere. What about my medical debt? Time for demonstration. Get ready to have your stocking blowings off, messieurs. Stockings blown. Ahem. So here we have a regular piece of meat. Yes, regular piece of meat. Imagine, if you will, that this is a soldier. Oh, okay, that meat is a soldier. An oddly shaped and potentially tasty soldier. And here we have a small piece of iron. Imagine, if you will, that this is a musket ball. So our soldier sits wandering through a battlefield, not a care in the world, when all of a sudden, BAM! The person has been shot. The musket ball has been embedded in the man's flesh. I'm scared, Falcon. He slammed that metal into the meat like a madman. Quick, messieurs, you are battlefield medics. The soldier is wounded, and you have precious little time. What do we do? Mouth to mouth. Too late, he's gone. Battlefield surgery. I'm so tempted to say this. Sure, let's do it. Too late, he's gone. I think your patient is dead on the operating table, monsieur. He's just a slab of meat now. He is just a slab of meat, that's true. Use your imaginations, messieurs. I'm imagining it lightly fried in garlic butter. Okay, no more imaginations. Most battlefield medics would have opted out for careful surgery. They would use a scalpel to carefully cut out the bullet. Now I hear you wondering, Monsieur True, surely there must be a better way. I wasn't. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the Explorer Extractor. Watch as I power up the device. And then, as I move the detector component over the meat. Is that thing humming? It is, monsieur. When the electromagnet component of the Explorer Extractor detects a piece of iron, the device vibrates and emits a soft hum. I must say, I'm actually impressed, monsieur. A device that can detect metal beneath flesh. That's innovative. I've never heard of such a thing before. Yeah. But why limit it to battlefield surgery? You could repurpose that thing to be some sort of treasure hunting device. That would make you really rich. Hold your horses, messieurs. Hold your horses. I'm not done yet. You have only seen half of the device's capabilities, the exploration part. Now you can witness the second part. Extraction. Did that thing just... Yeah, sucked out the bullet like a pip from a grapefruit. Behold, the original piece of iron removed swiftly and precisely from the flesh. So what do you think? Pretty revolutionary, huh? ... I think that meat looks a lot less appetizing than before. It's practically exploded. I have no idea what to think. Monsieur Trouve, you are a strange and mildly terrifying individual, but I cannot fault the innovation of your device. We shall pass it all on to Dr. Folrad and let him decide its worth. Oh, thank you. I'm sure the good doctor will approve. It's definitely interesting, but I kind of feel that it's gonna be able to help us somewhere more first, rather than going immediately and giving it to the doctor. I'm hungry. Let's pick up some steak on the way back to the office. Let's not. Interesting. However, very interesting. Oh, now it's the Monday then, next Monday. Not that many days before we then try to go into the one specific location. What was that location? Like trying to look into what was actually that place. This was it. Nestled beside Notre Dame Cathedral, this dark alleyway houses a number of unusual shops and parishes. It's very interesting. It would be able to take... No, actually, at the moment I can go there just to... I guess I could quickly just scout the place. Even though I'm not gonna be going there otherwise. As in, there's no reason to specifically go there otherwise. No sign of the croc, monsieur. Say, what was it that Renaud told us? It was Friday. He said that the man lurks around 2 dead moments on Fridays. Falcon, today is not Friday. Oh, it isn't, is it? No, indeed. But I was just wanting to go and check it quickly. Should I visit where then next? I do need some more cash, so I'm kind of tempted to go and try to gamble some more. I do wonder the reason to go in there. Let's go to the High Court just to visit there quickly. Why not? Right? Ah, this is the guy. Oh, Judge Maxime. Indeed, the Judge Maxime that wasn't around last time around. Oh, hello, Monsieur Volcon and, Blue Burton. Sparrowson. Right, Sparrowson. Your Honor, we heard that you had an accident with a flight of stairs. It's good to see that you're back on your feet. A flight of stairs? No, I was actually assaulted, if you can believe that. I can believe that, indeed. I was just standing by the sign, minding my own business, and the next thing I know, I was on the riverbank 100 kilometers downstream. That's a long way gone. That sounds a little familiar, indeed. When I woke, I had a mild case of amnesia. I thought I was an axolotl accountant. It took me 2 weeks for me to return to full mental health. In any case, Your Honor, it's good to see you back and healthy. Would you mind if I run a couple of questions by you as part of an investigation we are undertaking? By all means, ask away, monsieur. Have you heard rumors of an uprising? Judge Maxime, have you heard any rumors about an uprising? Of course, tons. You have no idea how many criminals rant about bringing down the government. You know, I was the one in charge of prosecuting the ones behind the June Days uprising of 32. That was some messy legal work. What about recently? Have you had anyone talk of anything specific? Well, I'm not attached to the case, but I hear that imposter Judge Romulus had some very strange things to say. Cults, anarchy, fire, and gunpowder, the man is not mentally stable. We knew that much already. Have you heard of the Croque Monsieur? Judge Maxime, have you ever heard of a person called the Croque Monsieur? You're referring to the arms dealer, aren't you? Yes, have you ever convicted him? No, the man is notoriously unfindable and uncatchable. I don't think anyone working in law enforcement has so much as seen his face. That's crazy. Well, there's no reason why we can't be the first to stop him, right, Falcon? That's all. Thank you for your time. That's all. Thank you for your time, Your Honor. Anytime, cheers. Well, that's another day gone, but at least we know what happened to Maxine, and it was a very familiar story, certainly enough. Sure, let's go and visit the Palais du Louvre. There was a lot of things to investigate, or a lot of rooms, at least last time around. Oh. Excuse me, madam, do you have a moment to talk about the Call of Reason? Yeah, it's a fool that is asking about such things. Then there's the elephant, and then there's this mademoiselle. Peddle your pyramid schemes to someone else, but I've got a kid to feed. Madam, it's not a pyramid scheme. Madam, take a leaflet at least. Well, what about you, Monsieur? Would you like to learn about the glorious teachings of Jacques Herbert? A cult, is it? Not today, Monsieur. I've already been in my fair share of cults. But this cult is different. A member of the Cult of Reason, huh? Strange, I thought that cult died out way back in the old revolution. Hey, Falcon, that person again reminds us of someone, yes? He looks like a run-of-the-mill cultist. I can see that, but doesn't his face look familiar to you? Doesn't every freaking fool look familiar? Very familiar. He does look familiar, actually. The resemblance is uncanny. Shall we get his attention? Oh, he spotted us. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot. Wait, Monsieur, we would like a quick word. Did not want to talk to us, so now that's suspicious. Come back, teach us about the wonders of Cult of Reason. He is gone. So I'm not going crazy, right? That guy was the split image of Judge Romulus, wasn't he? I can't deny the similarity. Then again, there are plenty of wolves in Paris. Maybe there's no link at all. But on the other hand, when he goes away from us, didn't want to talk to us, that's the extremely suspicious part about it all. Either way, we have an investigation to conduct. Let's focus on that. Right, where to first? Let's go to the Tuileries Garden. I didn't talk about to the judge about this guy though, which I did want to do, but I couldn't then. Hey Falcon, isn't that our old friend? You promised to get me sentence reduced. What happened with that? Why am I still stuck doing mule work? Huh? I know. Well, we've been a little distracted. We had this messy case. And now we're investigating stuff. But I guess we can fit in some time to see the judge. I already saw the judge and I wanted to talk to him about it, but I couldn't then because you didn't remember it. I remembered. Oh, mon Dieu, forget it. I've only got another week to go and then I'm done with this dumb job. So what do you want? I haven't found any interesting bits of paper today, if that's what you were hoping for. Actually, we just wanted to ask a couple of questions. You have a moment. I have a moment, just the one mind. One moment. What's the deal with the cultist outside? Did you see the cultist in the Place du Carrousel? Yep, he's been hanging around all week. Today he tried to hand me a leaflet and I told him where to put it. And where would that be? What? Where did you tell him to put the leaflet? Oh, I see, never mind. Monsieur Opinia, what do you know about the guy? What's his story? His story? How should I know? He's just the coldest loser at the Louvre, attracts those types of crazes all the time. I see. Did you do want something else? Do you know about an uprising? Monsieur Opinia, do you know about an uprising? You mean like a rebellion? Yeah, I've heard rumors. There are a lot of uneasy people in Paris. What kind of rumors? Nothing specific, just that there's a group of planning to form a huge protest before the end of February. End of February, oh dear. Some say it might go violent. If you were wise, you would probably fly out of the city as soon as possible. So people say. Do you plan on leaving? I couldn't if I wanted to, no thanks to you guys. But in any case, I'm sticking around for the photograph opportunities. Wartime photography, imagine the possibilities. Sounds very dangerous indeed. Profitable too, maybe, but... Sounds like a good way to get hit by a stray bullet. Ah yes, but all that danger just means it will pay really well. I've thought this plan through. Evidently. Anyway, did you want something else? That's all. That's all. We'll let you get back to your work, monsieur. Let's go to Salle du Dipre, where we got the chocolate paper before. Why not? Back in the old Salle du Dipre. I still don't see anybody around to interview. Yeah, I can't imagine this room being of any use to us, unless we need any priceless Roman artifacts, of course. What about the... was thinking which one was the place we were at. Grand Gallery. At the start, I mean. Let's see. Who the question. Again, the same guy, I guess. Oh dear, it's these guys again. Keep it together, Eric. Maybe they won't recognize you. Excuse me, monsieur. It's us, the Philistines, remember? Were they talking to me? Yup, definitely talking to me. Okay, deep breaths, Eric. Hi. We have a couple of questions, if it's no trouble. Oh, it's no trouble at all. What's the deal with the cultists outside? Did you see the cultist outside? The cultist? You mean the cult of reason, fellow? Yeah. He accosted me a few days ago. We chatted for a while, not by choice of course, but because I didn't know how to get out of the conversation. Basically, like with us too. I got a little out of hand. He insisted that I take a pamphlet. It got a little out of hand. Let's have a look at it. Be Your Own God, an introductory guide to the Cult of Reason by Jacques Herbert. And he even added his own signature, see? At the bottom there. To my new bestest buddy Eric. Happy reading. Best wishes, Silvius. Wow, we have a name. Interesting name indeed. Green ink too. What a fiendish color choice. That guy was just a slime ball. We aren't even close to the bestest buddies. At least we know to call this name Silvius. Do you mind if we keep this pamphlet, monsieur? Be my guest. I don't want it. Signed cult guide has been added to your evidence folder. Did you want something else? Just about the uprising. Do you know anything about an uprising? An uprising? You know, people getting angry, being violent, overthrowing government, stuff like that. Goodness, no, I don't know anything about that sort of thing. Never mind then. That's all. Thank you for your time. That's all. Thanks for your time, monsieur. You have been a great help. It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Okay. I guess we got everything we could get. Yes, we are done. Let's go. The only thing... I guess we have 1 month left. He said before... But yeah, now I already have a question mark in here happening. I wasn't there on Friday after all, so now something on Wednesday is happening, and I have no idea what that is. Which I don't like at all. If only I'd done those things quickly. There he is. That's the rooster who shot the croc, monsieur. The Croque Monsieur is already shot by a rooster. Great. So we can't meet the Croque Monsieur anymore. He's on there on Fridays. We happened to get the information on Saturday and it was too late. Breaking sucks. I think we're getting close to unraveling this full rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrow-san. We're nearly there. Alright, let me just deal with this letter first. Spam? I don't think so. It's from Cocorico. Severin, we'll go ahead, Sparrow-san. Let's hear it. JJ, if this letter reaches you uninterrupted, then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels. Oh dear. ... What? Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight raid between the rebels of the Croque Monsieur on Rue des Marmousets. I intended to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. Falcon, you are a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Kind regards, Severin Cocorico. ... Aww. ... Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of a setup. It's Severin's handwriting. Where do you think he is? I don't know. Why would he go alone? I don't know. But we have to go help him, right? I mean, if that raid was at midnight last night and it's 10 o'clock now, he might still be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Come on, Falcon, pull yourself together. We got to act fast while there's still time on the clock. ... Sparrow-san, I have a bad feeling in my gut. Well, yeah, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff. No, you don't understand. I know that if Severin isn't already dead now, he will be very soon, and there's nothing we can do about it. What are you talking about? You don't know that. I do. I am certain. We've messed up. We've missed something. We've overlooked something vital. And now Severin's fate is sealed. Your spouting defeat is nonsense. Come on, Falcon. Let's go visit the Rue des Marmots. We might find a clue. Let's hope that, but I'm very much worried because, yeah, I was just a few days late. It's just because I went to dock and didn't immediately go to the Fox because I thought that, well, there's time. There was supposed to be 3 weeks, so I didn't hurry about it immediately, and I clearly should have. Sucks. Nestled beside the Notre Dame Cathedral, indeed. Come on, Sparrow-san, keep up. Wheeze. No time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby. Right. Well, there's at least a lot of blood. There's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh. Cocoricos? ... I see track marks heading towards the tunnel which leads straight to the Seine. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. ... But I see several sets of bloodied footprints too. Some are faint, but they head that way towards the main road. So he could still be alive? Doubt. ... Let's see where the footprints go. Of course, the thing that we saw... Well, let's go to Notre Dame. That seems to be the place where the footprints lead us. Here, the footsteps lead right into Notre Dame. It seems that way. Unbelievable. Where's the friar when you need one? Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up. Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further? Actually, he might still be alive. I really hope he is. Then we can use this. We can help him with this, even if we are not an excellent person in this, unless we would have needed to take it to the medicine man so that he, as a professional, could help it. But I hope it's better that we have it. I really, really hope so. Would it be smart to get the police involved? They don't do good investigative work, so I don't think that we should go and do anything of the sort right now. We should just go and try to find him right now. The police can't be trusted. You remember what Severin wrote in his letter? The inspector was the one who gave him the tip-off. Huh? What are you saying? That you think the police are in on this? At this point, anything's possible. We have to stay focused on the trial. Trail, even. Hey, wait up. That way leads straight down to... Man, I'm famished. That's the one from the goddamn prison. When is that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack? The trail keeps going. Hey, is it that the Cocorico's jailkeeper? Quack? It's Quark, yeah, dummies. I had no idea that you were a religious man, monsieur. I'm not. I had a carrier chains, private security base, much better than regular old jailkeeping, you know. Monsieur, we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We are following a trail that leads to a door behind you. We need you to let us pass. The door behind me? Ah, yeah, idiots. That door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go there. Catacombs. And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm just going to let you pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as a guard, and that's what I'm doing. ... You want a bribe, don't you? Bingo! What you got? I'm tempted to say, here's my fist. It's not like I got anything otherwise good. I don't have the chocolate anymore or anything. So... I don't know, 10 francs? Here, for your trouble. 10 francs? What, are you trying to insult me? Alright. Here's 10 more. Oh, starting to warm up. What else you got? My god, how much are we spending on this? But I have to. We have to go through. Here's another 10. Fine, here, take it, you money grabber. Good enough. So the door's right behind me. Go ahead. Now we have only 58 left. That's the door to the catacombs. It's that simple. Catacombs. Yeah, it's that simple. What, were you expecting a hidden bookcase or something? Go on, go look. Thanks. What idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve, or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? That way ain't my problem. Yeah, I was having a feeling that the lion girl is somewhere here too. Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below. Here goes nothing. They begin the descent. ... I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hands in front of my face. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson. ... Oh, I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us. I should take up smoking. If I smoke, I would have a match right now, and we would be able to see where we're going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits, and I would probably be calmer. Yeah, health benefits of the smoking, definitely. Keep it together, Sparrowson. I know. I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace the string to find our way back if we reach a dead end. Oh, good thinking. Just like the Zeus and the Minotaur. Wait. There aren't many Minotaurs in here, are they? Head of a bull. Body of a bull. Scary stuff. That's not... Actually, never mind. It feels like there's a gap in these walls here. I guess the path Francis. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right. Breezy path means that there's been more people moving in there. Stagnant path means that there wouldn't be that many, I would think. But what would I choose? It just sucks so much that I didn't go and meet the goddamn person when I got the info, but I couldn't. I was so hoping that maybe I had some more time, but I didn't. It sucks so much. Especially when I had the praise and everything. I had the secrets, and then I couldn't do it anymore because I was too freaking stupidly late. Let's take the stagnant path. I'm just thinking that might be better, but I don't know if it is. The air must be getting more stagnant the deeper we travel into the tunnels. Let's press onwards. The walls feels weird and pumpy. What kind of stone is this? I hate to break it to you, Sparrow-san, but that's not stone. Wait, so what is it? Well, we are in a crypt. Oh dear. I thought we would be dealing with one or two coffins, not walls of skeletons. Keep it together, Sparrow-san. Severin's life is on the line. You're right. I have to stay focused. ... Oh, it looks like the path branches again. Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path? No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side. I think it's still at least good to go and check the light. Follow the light path. At least a little bit. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase. Hush. Listen. ... Voices? Voices. We are getting close. Wait, Falcon. Aren't you scared? We have no time to be scared. ... Terrified. It's that guy at least. One of the rebels. There they are. It says Cocorico nonetheless. It's this all. It's this goddamn fox person, the church person, the lion. Then there was that one, the other who basically gave us away into the rebel place a little bit, and then Cocorico. I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Cocorico, you are alive. I somehow managed to find you, as in these two. But how do we save you? Are you with the police, the royal guard? Speak, bird. ... Man, Piamont, we've been here all night, and he simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing, he didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice. Justice. That word. Oh, the rooster finally crows. You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the court Yasis. ... Well, Sevi, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having a spies running around our base of operation now, can we? So, without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy. 'Cause he's a prosecutor? No, because the bastard who's condemned my father 10 years ago. Because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago. Oh, are you sure? I had my suspicions when I saw his mock air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. ... Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835? But yeah, maybe nowadays he wouldn't even do that sort of a justice after all that he did at the time. And he has changed since then. What was your father's name? John Belmont. What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocery stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. Yeah, he was more foolish back in the day. Not anymore, he wouldn't do that. ... And he knows that he was wrong when he did such things. So many bones. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his dirt. ... Do you remember him? Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over 1,000 of cases. I'm not going to remember a single breath thief. You rotting Connard. We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? ... Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy of the murder of the Croque Monsieur and of the murder of my father, Jean Piermort. Yeah, because he did shoot Croque Monsieur nonetheless. Whoever exactly that was. Like we saw that, that's why I was thinking that he could be alive, because it was saying that a chicken, basically, did do the shooting. Rooster, yeah. And of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form. A court of justice, now there's a contradiction. But you know nothing of justice. Frere Premier, read this man's his last rites. With pleasure, madame. Cocorico ... I hope he will shoot a bullet that I can try to extract away. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. ... I don't know. Like, that's the question. That is the huge question. If we speak here, they will know we are here, of course, obviously enough. If we stay silent, they won't. But the question is, does he automatically die if we don't say something? Does he or does he not? That is the big question. If he doesn't die immediately, then we can try to be using this device to get the bullet out. After all, it's the big question, what the heck are we then going to do if we are found out? Like, try to talk our way through? I don't really know about that one. We have this, but are they gonna be moving away how soon if we let them shoot him? I don't know which one is the right one to do. I really don't know. I really don't know. Absolutely no freaking idea. Now we have most of the people in here at least. Not quite all yet. This is Silvius. Who is she? Indeed, that is a good question. Who is he? But yeah, this is a really tough question. He is gonna get shot when we don't talk. That's an obvious fact. But if we can try to remove the bullet safely afterwards, then we can still save him. It depends where he will be shot, of course. That's a big question. At least I would hope that we can save him with that goddamn device. Otherwise, like, what did we do it all for? And if we speak up, like, what do we gain with it? Can we really try to reason with them when they are pretty certain of their righteousness? I would say that we should try. I think I need to try to stay silent, but it may completely backfire. So, I don't know. Well, let's try. ... Cocorico's going to die if you don't say something. Is that the case? Are you sure? I guess I have to speak up then. You always ruin me. Like, I'm trying to make a decision that I think is more sensible, but you having to be talking like that. So fine, speak up. Alright, I'm going in. I'm coming too. No, I need you to get over here. Go find the police, Royal Guard, anyone. I'll stall for time. Falcon. Oh, okay, I'll go get help. Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it. Wait. Wait. He's right. This is a terrible dire trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examinations of the facts. You have tracked a man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims. who the clock does this sperm brain think he is? I am this man's defense attorney. I am J.J. Falcon. J.J., what are you doing? Defense attorney? You're a raving loony is what you are. Or a spy. I've seen this monsieur eavesdropping around conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please hear me out. Okay. Fontaine, you say that we cannot be trusted just immediately. I don't know how I can be appealing to them. I didn't manage to meet this goddamn person that we tried to go and meet. Piero is the one that immediately acted like, yeah, but Remus probably not a good idea either, to be honest. Fontaine, Piero with the hat? Appeal to Piero first? Piero, we've only met on a couple of occasions, but you seem like a good person. You want me? You don't know that. You don't know what the first thing about me. Well, regardless, surely you see something wrong with executing a man without trial. Nah, we need a better France where we'll all be treated as equals. Blood's gotta be spilled to do that. Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice. There's that word again. Madam, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge. Justice. Revenge. What's the difference? No, I was thinking that I probably should have chosen someone else than Pierre. Immediately when I saw what we are trying to say, then I would have thought that it was a wrong person that we addressed. It depended who or what sort of thing we would be saying after all. But justice and revenge, what separates justice and revenge? We could be talking about it being due process, but I don't think that would go very well with them. Like, that's basically what Cocorico was talking about, due process. Fairness, yeah, maybe, but I don't know, rationality, yeah. Like, you usually think more clearly when you're trying to be judging someone based on evidence and all that sort of stuff, rather than just revenge, which you just take and it's more emotion based. So I guess rationality would be the one that I would choose the most. So sure, rationality. Rationality, madam. Justice is carried out on the basis of hard facts and logic. It isn't distracted by petty emotions. Even putting aside my emotions, I can see this bird's guilt. Then this is your opportunity to prove it, madam. Show that you are a leader who acts with reason, not brute irrationality. ... That worked? Madam, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen. ... Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the Croque Monsieur. Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers? Don't take me for a fool. You fall us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now. Well, that's what I would have assumed indeed that would be happening. Right here, in the catacombs. It's as good place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge. I volunteer. No, thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus. Ah. Just go see how the security is doing, Piero. We don't want any more spies wandering in. Rightio. Perhaps I can help, madam. You know that I'm a pious man after all. Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms... In practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun. Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. Ahem. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of a murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Piermort, please explain the details of what happened. Very well. Last night at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue des Marmousets. Pierrot alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame, that you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself. Madame Piermont, I found this eerie pigeon running around our tunnels. I'm not a pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. What may I say I execute him right now? It's all right. He's with me. With you? He is my assistant. He carries my box and stuff. Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner. No, madame. Then take your lackey out of my sight. But we did not inform the police beforehand, so we probably won't be getting any help. If we had informed the police beforehand, then maybe Sparrowson would have been able to find them, but he didn't. Psst, Falcon! What is it? I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows. Another rebel? I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this. Well, it's again from that person. What's this? A political pamphlet? Yeah, another cold pamphlet, so another one from Silvius, clearly enough. Interesting, Silvius. Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then. Not so fast, Pierrot. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not? I did, ma'am. Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the center. Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something? That won't be necessary. We trust you. Just tell us what you saw last night, Pierrot. Okie dokie. I saw it as plain as day. The Croque Monsieur was just minding his own business on Rue de Marmousets, when all of a sudden this air brood of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired, the Croque slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the Croque Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The Croque fired back. So to clarify, Cocorico shot first. Yes, ma'am. No questions there. What happened next? Well, I knew you, Guy, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away, and the catcher also ran to get your help. We all arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it. And there I saw the dead Croque Monsieur and the murderous Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Pierrot. It's nothing, ma'am. You see, Falcon, Pierre is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. True that. ... But he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. I don't doubt the man's honesty, madam. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean? I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions. Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Pierre's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand. Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madam. Shall we put an end to the trial? ... No, we will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me. Don't mess with you? If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of the Croque Monsieur's underwear, and I lose my patience. Yeah, I get it. Cross-examinations, yay! So, how clear of a day was it? Would be a good question. The rooster fired. Well, let's see what's in here anyways. Plain as day. You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day. Yep, plain as day. The crime occurred at night. Piero, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight, in February on an overcast moonless night in an unlit alley. What's your point? It would have been dark to see. It would have been dark, so dark that you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved. Hey, I swear I saw what I saw. Hold on, Falcon, you slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue des Marmousets. Oh, that's right, that's right. We live in a La Ville Lumière, that's a gas lamp on every street. You're right, Madame Wormert. There are street lanterns over Rue des Marmots, but they wouldn't have been any good. How would I prove that? I can't. I wish that I could go back. But I was just questioning, like, I wanted to just know what he thought about it, that's all. How would I know that they were no good? None of this is worth it. Like, I just wish we could go back. I wish I could say that no, this is not something I want to go into, but like, I wanted to just know what he thought about it, that's all. None of this make any sense in any way. Take a look at this. You're saying this is how you know the street lamps were broken? I don't quite follow. Well, you see, you picked the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you? Yeah, I messed up. Madame Spioman scowls. Are you trying to toy with me? I don't appreciate it. Explain yourself, Falcon. Why do you think the street lamps over Rue Madamans were broken? How the frickin' heck would I be having any evidence for that? I got none for that. So I guess this is all then. I didn't know that it would be this harsh, because before, at least with the trials, we were able to go back. I didn't happen to investigate the area where I just happened to find the pool of blood. And I didn't, if we had investigated other areas. But we didn't. So, can't I go anywhere from here? This is stupid. I do wish to quit without saving, because this is stupid. I don't want to be doing any of this. How would I be able to do any of this? I have nothing for that. None of this makes sense. I can't get anywhere from here. So, I had a little bit of a break because that situation, or this whole situation, does and did annoy me quite a bit. As in that we have to be choosing from here and we couldn't go and try to do anything else. Maybe it worked exactly the same way as it did before, as in, okay, we already kind of pot committed and thus had to choose evidence, but even then not being able to try to go anywhere else after you choose one evidence is, and was, very annoying. I did try some other stuff for the fun of it, at least in here, but I stay in the same, I came back here, I did exactly the same choices as we did previously, nonetheless. As in, I did try that, okay, what if I ask these questions from Pierre or something, but it didn't seem to matter. I think the only thing that would have mattered would have been if I had been smart enough to get the information where Croque Monsieur was previously, and been able to meet him on the Friday, more of an evening probably, and then I would have been able to get the information about the fact that there's no lights, or it doesn't have light enough. So that probably might have been able to save his life, slash maybe if I had chosen to actually get the police involved, but I didn't after all. So, because then maybe my partner could have gone and tried to get the police here if I had at least informed them. but I didn't. Because I'm stupid like that. So then I'm stuck here in this situation. So let's just continue from it. What else is there to do? Okay, yeah, this is the second time I'm showing you the same thing you're saying. Yeah, no. It's the exactly indeed messed up. Madame Scouse, are you trying to toy with me? I don't appreciate it. Explain yourself, Falcon. Why do you think the street lamps over the Rue des Marmots were broken? No reason, really. This goddamn letter total tells me a lot. As in, to you. He's floundering. Agreed, I've heard enough of these rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence. Madame Piermont, I implore you. Not another word. We humored you. We set up a court and went through the motions of a trial, and now the Rooster's guilt has been formally proven. We have more evidence. Enough. The trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Piermont. Madam, please. JJ, it's all right. I've made my peace. This is far from all right. Dying in the name of the new republic at the hands of rebels. There are worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right? Severin. Sad. Sad. It's not like we can save him even if we had the bullet pulling mechanism ... And a ... and a ... Then to the body, Pierrot. Yes, ma'am. Do you plan to kill us too? Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed. Your mercy is admirable, madam, but I fear if we let these two go, they will tell the police everything. It would compromise us. No, we promise to keep our beak shut, right, Falcon? But we cannot trust the world of our potential traitors. Madame, for the good of France, we must execute the birds right now. Some man of God you are. I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remus. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do? ... Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have two options. The first is that I shoot you right here and now. That's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done... ... What's option number 2? You join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated. Our skills? Somebody has to draw new laws. Somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the Republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job? You mean prosecute the Prime Minister? Or the King? We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be? Well, if I would rather die... I wonder what would happen, to be honest. But if the game just ends there for us right now, it does seem a little bit like, okay, I'm just choosing this so that I could try to do this all better, so that I could try to save the Cocorico. But, I guess it's not all bad. It's not like they are all bad. It's not the idea that change would be all bad. But it does kind of feel wrong to join them too. But I already screwed up, so I guess we might as well join them. I don't know. Well, join you, of course, yes. Fine, we'll work with you. Good. Then a verbal contract has been made. So, what happens now? Pierre and Fontaine will lead you to Les Canards Chaux. I will finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running. Of course. Then we are done here. Fontaine, lead the way. Yes, madame. Come along, you two. Welp. You can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madam. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at this very moment. I do trust them. Throughout that trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Yeah, that's true. I was trying to avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly what we need in this revolution. But they will betray you. If they are stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, ... they will regret it. Oh boy. But yeah, so that's the way that would end. So your game has been saying, do you wish to continue? Not immediately, at least. But yeah, next time we'll then see tomorrow how we shall be continuing from here. So thank you for watching thus far, and I'll see you for more next time around then. So thank you and bye bye.